Okay then, so I've just had delivery from Scan Computers. This is my second base module. It's the most beautiful, beautiful white edition of the Electro Voice Evolve M series. So this is with the cover on, this is with the cover off. So I've now got a pair, can run them in conjunction in satellite formation with the top poles and the satellites in a column array. Fantastic. The sound is unbelievable. So each module, base unit and sat will push out 1000 watts. So 1000 watts here, 1000 watts there. That's a good sound. But that's not what I want to talk to you about. Let's put that to one side for now. So the 4-in-1 is not just going to be useful for your work as a sprinkler engineer, as I said. And I used it on Friday at a very big warehouse down in Wolverhampton, and I wheeled all my tools in and wheeled them all out, hoses, bins, everything I needed in one hit. And that's the trick, do it in one hit rather than the old way of ferrying them backwards and forwards from your van at long distances. So the reason I got this is, and at the moment you'll see that it's in the upright mode, and this is how it comes. I'm going to do the one for now. So that's it. You can put that one on top there, and you could probably negotiate a few stairs that way. Pretty perfect for that. But the best mode I find, if you're not using it in cart mode, this sat mode I particularly like. So when it's in sat mode, you can have it like that. So take your second module, wheel it like that, and wheel all your gear in. And if the venue that you're playing at has a lift, or you quit in, you know, you can put all your other stuff here. But if this isn't the mode for you, and you want the cart mode, then we have to make further adjustments. And that's like that. And that is your cart mode. There's your sats, there are your tops. These have the pole extensions and the satellite arrays. And there you go, people. And you can also, these are all your preliminary leads, your mic leads, everything that you're going to need. Your table and that, you can also put your table on there, your DJ table. And you can lift the handle up so that you've got a handle here. So I'll show you that now. You just got to get that one purposed at the beginning. And the supercart mode, I forgot to tell you about this, is just under here. There's a little release mechanism. So put them in that, because you're in cart mode now, lay them normal. They're not very heavy. Well, I don't know if you can see this, but see where my finger is here? This is a little release mechanism. And you push that in, and then the tail flap comes down. And that becomes what you would call supercart mode. So if you had an extended load and it was doing that, taking all that space up, and you had all that gap there filled with your DJ equipment, in supercart mode, you'd be more than covered. You'd get everything in. It's absolutely perfect for that. So you want your handle, you can raise your handle before you put this one on by releasing that, slide that up there and lock it in using the toolless There we go. And then pop that one back in on top. And then that's your super cart mode. And your normal cart mode, bring that back to there, bring that back to there. And if you can't get it on and lift that up, you'll have to do this in super cart mode. That's not a problem. Failing that, if you really wanted the tail gate, you'd lock it in there, then you drop that one on there. You're still going to get everything in. Look at the gap there. That is absolutely fabulous. And this, my friends, in this mode will do 450 kilograms. In the upright mode, it'll do 350. But this is it, this is just perfect. Drop everything on top. If you didn't want to put it there, then put it here. Put one there. Put one here. Your leads, all your mic leads, and all your mics. Everything you need. Your table, you might not get your table on, but then again you might. If you fold your table up, you could put it on the bottom and your basement's on top of that. But look at this. Now can you imagine if you was using this as a sprinkler engineer and you had banks and banks of valves to service, and you had all your tools here, heavy tools that you don't want to carry on your shoulder. So you put them on here, all your kits, your rubbers, seals, everything that you need on here. If you need your hoses, they go on here, and then just wheel it in to wherever the bank is, and then start your job. Now what could be better than that, eh? Absolutely perfect. Anyway, I'll leave you now because I'm going to go and set up my Electro Voice Evolve 50Ms and put them in stereo formation, and that should be a phenomenal sound.